So in the previous video we have discussed about the basic things about the gaseous exchange. In this video we are going to discuss about the respiratory surface. Okay. So what is respiratory surface? In animal, a particular area or a particular site where the gases exchange take place okay, with its environment. So the you can say in animal, a particular site or a particular area where the gases exchange basically take place, like in you can say, and if we talk about the human being, so we are having a site or area that is alveoli, okay, in the lungs, that basically help in the exchange of the gases. Okay, so that is a respiratory surface, the area where the respiration basically takes place. Okay, if we talk about the features or characteristics for the best gases exchange or the ventilation, or you can say the characteristics for the maximum ventilation. First feature, if we talk about, that is moist. What is moist? Moist is, you can see that a little bit of moist. As you guys all know what is moist. So moist, there should be respiratory surface should be moist. Respiratory surface should be what? Should be moist. Okay, why respiratory surface should be moist? Because that dissolved gases will be easily exchanged to get out, to get in. Okay, so which thing make a respiratory surface moist? The presence of mucus make the respiratory surface moist. You can take the example of like frog skin. Okay, in lungs we are having the alveoli sac, all are moist just because of what? Mucus. Okay, so this was the first characteristic. Second, if we talk about, that is the permeability. Okay, if we talk about the permeability, so permeability is very important for the both of the gases, like carbon dioxide and oxygen. If we talk about, okay, gases for the exchangement, okay, like to go out, to come in the body. So this is for the better ventilation. Permeability should be of the both of the gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen, for the exchangement of the gases. Third, if you talk about, that is a thin epithelium. What is thin epithelium? Which means that, as you guys all know, the alveoli sac should be thin. The respiratory, you can say that site should be thin. There that should be thin. The layer of that should be thin for the absorption of what? Absorption of the gases. Okay, the thin should be there. If it will be thick, so there will be the, you can say that exchangement will be very difficult, quite difficult. So respiratory side should be what? Should be thin. So these were the three things that we have discussed. Like it can be of the respiratory membrane. Okay, the thin epithelium is of two cells. The thin epithelium is of what? The thin epithelium is of two cells. How two cells? Like two cell, in our book it's written that two cell basically is very thick. Okay, so two cells is making the thin respiratory membrane. Okay, then the gaseous exchange occur easily. In higher living organism, the rate of diffusion between the respiratory organ and the blood. Okay, so the thin epithelium is of two cell. You can say that it's very thick for the alveolar sac, so it should be just of the two cell that make the thin epithelium. Okay, fourth point we are going to discuss in the next video, as well as the next topic is factors which affect the rate of diffusion, for like the exchange of gases in blood and all that we are going to discuss about in the next video. Fourth point we are going to discuss in the next video.